Well, KRC was founded in 1997 by Ken Roper, which KRC stands for Ken Roper Company. The problem he faced earlier in his career was there wasn't a power steering pump quite on the market that fit his needs. The question always arose when he was racing with his son, that why was the pump squealing? What were the issues that came into play when using the power steering pumps? So he did a little bit of research. He actually went to Zua Corporation, bought some pumps from them, did a lot of technical support information with them, and kind of moved forward, and that's what really brought the whole company about. Then a couple of years ago, he actually designed his own Pro Series pump, which is our Pro Series 2 pump, which has developed now into what we have as our NASCAR pump that we designed straight for NASCAR to be the lightest, most efficient pump on the market that consumes the least amount of horsepower. The industry standard for so many years was everybody in the industry just used the GM Type 2 pump. We actually designed the first ever Pro Series 3 pump, what we call it, which was a complete built racing pump. And everything about this pump is a lot better, more efficient piece. It's lighter, consumes less horsepower, and this is what's changed the whole industry for everybody in the market. A standard GM Type 2 pump, which is used on all the Rolex cars, NASCAR, I mean all your oval track, short track, road course series cars, that pump under full load consumes anywhere from 6 to 8 horsepower. Our maximum consumption would be around 4 horsepower under a complete load. So one thing that we're seeing is a lot less parasitic horsepower draw and parasitic torque draw under full load. It's something you're not going to really notice on a engine dyno when first dynoing your engine, because it's something that can't be loaded right then and there. But under full load on our state-of-the-art Chant pump tester, it's something that we can kind of keep track of and supply all of our customers information for the long-term use. Well, yeah, like I had just mentioned, every time our pump's packaged and sent out to a customer, it's supplied with a complete dyno sheet. Also, we have a full 8 to 5 tech support group that works at KRC that interacts with a lot of our customers, whether you're a Cup team, a Rolex team, or just your local low-budget short track racer. We give everybody the best information we can for everybody to positively move forward with their racing career. Well, generally we started in the short track market doing short track asphalt late models, street stocks, dirt racing, all around. But now we carry a sprint car pump, which has a hex drive, 3/8 hex drive front, and a PTO hex or shaft driven off the rear of the pump. Then we have our basic just pulley drive kit that we sell to all of our street, hot rod, short track, Le Mans, anybody and everybody that has any kind of pulley driven pump. It's a direct replacement for a GM2 bolt pattern, so it can be used on generally anything on the market. Well, everybody that we've dealt with that has used our pump, they always bring to our attention the superior feel that our pump really carries than any other pump on the market. We've done a lot of testing and dyno work on holding the tightest tolerances, so we don't have any mechanical failures. Everything's made in-house at KRC in Kennesaw, Georgia. Everything's gone to the 110th percent to make sure everything's so precise that we don't have any mechanical issues for any of our customers. And we guarantee that promise, whether it's your local budget racer or big time on Sunday racing at Daytona. We try to give everybody the same amount of information to help them succeed. Well, the main challenge that we have is we build a very high quality piece. The local racer and the low budget racer, they can't distinguish the $200 part from the $500 part. The $200 part may last you a year, and you get that initial purchase investment. And with our stuff, you spend a little bit extra money and it may last you 10 years. Generally, we don't ever see our pumps come back for any kind of rebuilds. So you're looking at cutting the cost in long term, so you have the lower long-term cost plus the added advantages of the weight and the horsepower draw. So it's kind of a no-brainer. That's one thing that we would like to to really focus on and try to explain to all of our lower end or people first coming into the sport. Yeah, we've really tried to start stepping and venturing into the LS market here recently. We've designed a lot of nice, neat, clean kits for direct replacement swaps. We have a CT525 Dirt Series kit that comes with everything, with the alternator, the power steering pump, all the pulleys, hardware, instructions, everything, so when you get it in the box, it's ready to bolt onto the race car. We also carry a F&Y body kit, same deal, alternator included, power steering pump. It can be sold without each accessory, but we try to do everything in a package for the ease of our customer and the ease of installment. But then we also have a truck body kit as well for your hot rodders that want to save a little bit more money and actually go with some standard drive accessories, and then just add a pump and a couple pulleys to it, and then have a complete kit. Oh yeah, well we really go to the 9th and 10th degree on each individual part that's designed in-house, whether it's from the correct belt wear, designing all of our pulleys to meet the SAE standard. Ken Roper, he's really done his homework and research on everything. Every motor that we make a part and pulley for, we purchase that motor to make sure everything's test fit, and we have a photographer that comes in, and we make all the instructions in-house. Everything, we fit each individual part to that engine to make sure everything's 100% correct before it's ever released to the market. At KRC, we really like to supply our consumers with all the right information. You can find all of our technical articles at www.krcpower.com or at KRCPower on our Facebook or Twitter. All of these news articles are emailed out monthly. Just go to our Facebook or Twitter and subscribe to all this, and we'll get you, send you all the right information.